Welcome to this seaside video showing this new 10-channel radio interface to an Aqua Cat. Okay, so this is not the standard Turbo X, I wouldn't say standard, but the Turbo X. This is the XT. It's more of a freshwater bait boat, although it can also be used in the ocean. But if you look over here, you'll see that it's fitted with tip trays. It's got a lower keel, smaller prop arrangement. But it does the same thing. In other words, I can perfectly show you how this radio works on this boat and how it can be used on a regular Turbo X. Okay, there are a lot of functions that we've added here just because we could. We had the channels, and so we've added them. We've added a camera on top. It's a rotating camera, so you can actually rotate from looking forward or looking backwards. And then we've got we can switch that camera feed. We can switch it to a camera that we built into the keel, just by pushing that button A, going back to the top one, and then we've got lights built in underneath the boat on that switch, and then we've got these tip trays. So if I wanted to drop the tip trays, I just manipulate that switch to the right to drop the right, and that to drop the left. And then we've got a reverse function, which is simple. If you simply use that finger to pull that switch down, lift the throttle, your boat will go in reverse. So I haven't armed yet. Let me arm the boat. So that would be forward. Reverse would be something like that. So that's how you achieve reverse on that switch. This over here is your main bait release at the back. If I pull that down, it pops the main tray. And this one over here, which you can use your thumb for, is to mark a waypoint. So you're driving out, and when you get to where you want to be, you simply lift that once like that. That'll mark a waypoint, and that'll be stored on the autopilot. On the left side, we've got the sail mode switch, which is simply, if you want to return to home, to the right, and if you want to sail out to the saved waypoint, you pull it to the left. Before I move on, let me just show you the underside of this boat. You'll notice that it's got a much lower keel. But besides that, if you look underneath, you'll see there's the transducer for the fish finder. There's the two spotlights for the front. That's the camera lens, and at the back we've got these two spotlights as well. So if I put it on, it's just simply touching button B on the remote, brings on all four spots, and of course it goes off again that way. And button A switches the camera feed between the bottom camera and the top camera. Right, so now we're going to talk about perhaps the most important part of using this remote. It's called a Skydroid T10. Essentially, it's a dual antenna or diversity system. And basically, this radio allows you to stream RC, video, and telemetry simultaneously. Now, both antennas are used for all three of those streams. So it's not that one is used for RC and the other one for something else. They are both used at the same time for all three feeds, and quite amazingly, this remote gives you unbelievably good range. We tested it to 500, 600, 700, and then 800 yards, and we never lost a single second of feed on any of those three streams. So using your regular Android device, some of you are familiar with this, using the T-Link. Essentially, on the left corner here, we've got the camera, the front-facing camera, or the rotating camera. It's facing forward on this corner here, and this is the mission that we've created. And if you look carefully here, that shows you that the distance to that waypoint from the beach where we were standing is 841.4 meters. So we're going to show you just now how we do that complete trip, and the camera feed and the telemetry feed, the entire route. With the range of the telemetry, it means that the full distance of 800 meters, during the whole 800 meters, you can stop the mission, you can alter the mission, you can move the waypoint, you can cancel the waypoint, you can do anything you like, as long as the boat is in range, the telemetry is in range. And as I say, we didn't run a range over 800 yards. So that's the next thing we'll be showing you.
Auto flight mode. flight mode. Manual flight mode.